It all started with a Craigslist ad. Slightly used kayak for sale. It read, perfect for 2 adults and a medium-sized dog. We were 3 adults and a Great Dane named Kevin, but hey, close enough, right? Little did we know this simple purchase would launch us into the most epic, hilarious summer adventure of our adult lives. We picked up the kayak from a guy named Dale who looked suspiciously like a park ranger from a horror movie. He gave us a toothy grin and said, "She's a beaut, she is. Just watch out for the leak." Leak? What leak? Before we could ask, Dale hopped on his riding lawnmower and sped away, leaving a trail of exhaust fumes and unanswered questions in his wake. Undeterred, we inflated the kayak, with a bicycle pump no less, strapped on our life jackets, mine was upside down, and shoved off into the great unknown. Kevin, bless his clumsy heart, immediately tried to jump out, nearly capsizing the entire vessel. We managed to wrangle him back in, but not before losing our sandwiches, sunscreen, and any shred of dignity we had left. And so began our summer adventure, with a healthy dose of chaos and a side of impending sunburn. Our first stop was Camp Kumbaya, a rustic campground nestled beside a lake that smelled vaguely of cheese puffs and despair. We wrestled the tent out of its packaging, a tangled mess of nylon and misplaced poles. 3 hours, 2 arguments, and 1 minor meltdown later, we finally had something resembling shelter. It was slightly lopsided and smelled faintly of mildew, but hey, it was home. Next up, dinner. We had grand plans of grilling gourmet burgers under the stars. What we ended up with was a charred hockey puck on a soggy bun. Turns out starting a fire with damp wood and a lighter that only sparked occasionally was harder than it looked. We choked down our culinary abomination, washing it down with lukewarm beer and a healthy dose of self-deprecation. Determined to redeem ourselves, we decided to conquer the lake. We rented a jet ski, picturing ourselves gliding gracefully across the water, wind in our hair, smiles on our faces. What we got was a sputtering, smoke-belching machine from the 80s that looked like it had been ridden hard and put away wet one too many times. We took turns trying to tame the beast, each of us ending up soaked, sputtering, and slightly bruised. Back on dry land, we attempted to salvage the day with a barbecue. We invited some fellow campers, hoping to impress them with our grilling prowess. We marinated chicken, chopped vegetables, and even baked a pie in a Dutch oven, don't ask. Everything was going swimmingly until Kevin, our resident canine chaos agent, decided to help himself to a taste of the pie. Let's just say Dutch ovens are no match for a determined Great Dane. As our summer adventure drew to a close, we found ourselves reflecting on the mayhem, the laughter, and the sheer ridiculousness of it all. We had faced our fears, conquered our anxieties, well, mostly, and created memories that would last a lifetime. And what better way to share our epic tale than with the world? That's right, folks, we're starting a YouTube channel. Get ready for Adults Gone Wild, the Summer of Shenanigans. We'll be sharing all the highlights and lowlights of our adventure, from the kayak capers to the BBQ blunders. Subscribe now and join us as we relive the glory days, one hilarious mishap at a time. You won't want to miss it.